It's Platt, and today we try a drink inspired by the Aztecs. That's next to Platt's Drink of the Week. Alright guys, got an interesting video today. Real quick, I have Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Comes in at $2.69 for a 24-ounce can and 4.7% alcohol by volume. Now, in total disclosure, I did not know a lot about Topo Chico. I have lived in near border states in Texas, here in Nevada, even California for a couple months. So I'm aware of the product. I've seen it in stores for a while, or if I'd go to a Mexican market to buy some pastor or whatever. But I really didn't know a lot about it, so I thought this would be kind of a cool way to learn about Topo Chico, and that's where we'll start today. Real quick, let's start actually by reading the label. As always, Topo Chico Hard Seltzer, clean taste, enjoyed chilled, of course. We have the particular flavor of strawberry guava. This is a spiked sparkling water. What they say here, added minerals for taste. So they add some 200 calories, no sugar, and on the very bottom, gluten-free. That will come in handy a little bit later. Now, as far as the story of the company goes, Topo Chico is a brand of sparkling water based out of Monterrey, Mexico. The company was founded in 1895 by a gentleman named Vitaliano Paez. He was a local entrepreneur and had heard stories for years in the area about the Aztec legends of this magical spring up in the mountains. And he'd heard the stories about this wonderful spring and the wonderful magical elixir water that come out of it. So he decided to hike the Cerro del Topo Chico mountains, thus Topo Chico. And he probably didn't find the magical spring the Aztecs were talking about, but he did find a spring with plenty of minerality in the water that provided a really unique, clean taste. And the water itself kind of came out self-carbonated, or naturally carbonated. They do add additional carbonation in producing the product, but he kind of found already his own kind of mineral spring water right there at the spring. Well, being an entrepreneur, we immediately went up the mountains, built a plant, and started selling this stuff real quick. The original logo was of an Aztec chief to kind of keep with the lore. Who doesn't love a little bit of marketing in their beverages? The product quickly gained traction, and in the 1920s, it got the attention of Coca-Cola Company, who wasn't quite the behemoth it was today, even 100 years ago. But however, they were a large company, and they were looking to expand, and they contacted folks at Topo Chico, and they actually became the first Mexican bottlers of Coca-Cola. That was a huge step for them. The relationship also, though, did help Topo Chico eventually kind of start getting into some U.S. markets. Topo Chico's always been kind of popular in Texas, right there along the border. Another thing that really helped Topo Chico at the time really grow was we had a thing in the 1920s called Prohibition here in the U.S. Well, if you lived in those border states, maybe a trip to Tijuana for the weekend or Juarez, and you can have you some tequila and actually drink again. And quickly, Topo Chico got the reputation as the drinker's water, either as a mixer for a cocktail or the next morning to help recover. And again, that helped gain traction with the U.S. market. Move ahead to the year 2017, and a nearly 100-year relationship between Coca-Cola and Topo Chico finally climaxed in Coke putting a ring on it and purchasing Topo Chico for $220 million. They were, again, already popular in Texas, but the relationship now being owned by Coke was able to penetrate the rest of the American market and utilize that massive distribution center of Coca-Cola. Topo Chico, like I said, has always had a unique relationship with the state of Texas. And today we see it in the cocktail ranch water that has started in Texas and started to spread out. If you haven't heard of a ranch water, basically it's tequila, Topo Chico, a little bit of lime, and a salted rim. Similar to the Chilton cocktail, that's a vodka soda with salt that's popular in Texas too. I bartended in Texas. I don't understand it, but that's what they're doing down there. Move ahead to 2021, and the Coca-Cola Company has decided that it's time to expand the brand. It kind of had a cult following anyway. Now let's kind of diversify the product line, and they came out with the Topo Chico hard seltzers. Now, the hard seltzers are not made with the Topo Chico water. That is because the hard seltzers are produced in Milwaukee, Wisconsin by the TC Hard Seltzer Company, TC standing for Topo Chico. Apparently what we got here is Topo Chico is the brand that is owned by the company Coca-Cola that is produced in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, it being from Milwaukee, and just a little research I've done, I haven't found a plant. I'm figuring they're outsourcing this, but they have the corporate headquarters for the company in Milwaukee near whatever source. Now on the website, when researching this, I noticed they used the verbiage flavored beer, which to me says it should be malt-based. And I've talked about in the past these hard seltzers, wine cooler type malt beverages, or always used to be malt-based or have some malt in there, but because it says gluten-free, well, it can't have barley or wheat or rye, so you could think sugar or corn or cane sugar, but it says sugar-free, so we're not using cane sugar for that. This could be a corn-based, I'm going to say this is a corn-based product. Corn that gets corn sugar developed, and they probably get around the sugar thing, but not using cane sugar. In the production of that, this is sold at grocery stores, so it's not spirit added to it. So this is some kind of fermentation, and I'm going to say it's corn base is going to be my best guess on that. Yeah, citric acid. It's kind of got the standard preservatives, natural flavors, of course. Now see on the back, it says filtered carbonated water, alcohol, sugar. Oh no, 4 grams of sugar. It didn't say, I apologize. It didn't say no sugar. It said 4 grams of sugar. All right, so this could be a cane sugar based product. Then I apologize for that. The old age, the eyesight goes. I thought that said no sugar, but it's 4 grams of sugar. All right, so with that being said, let's dive in and try some Topo Chico strawberry guava. I'm not even sure what a guava tastes like, but let's give her a try. Well, I get the strawberry a little bit. Plenty of effervescence. This goes down easy. It's kind of a strawberry flavored sparkling water. As far as flavor wise, 4.7. I'm not going to notice the alcohol as far as going down or anything like that. This is a really easy drinker though. It's almost again, it kind of tastes, like a mineral type water, even though it's not the water from Topo Chico. What I'm saying though is, carbonated water goes down just real easy. This goes down real easy to a point where I could see where somebody could just start knocking these back on a hot day or whatever. Yeah, it goes down pretty easy. Again, I get a little bit of strawberry, and that's about it on this thing. It's got a little bit of a sweetness, but it's not viscousy or cloying anyway. A little bit of sweetness, plenty of bubbles, goes down easy. Nice taste. That being said, though, I don't know if it jumps out at me anyway. I don't know. I'm like, well, I'd like, I don't know on a hot day, like I said, this goes down easy. I still personally probably prefer a beer, though. That's just the way I roll. But nice little product. And, if you're more of a mineral water kind of guy or whatever, kind of more of a plain flavor kind of person, it might be something you're into. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit subscribe down below. Also, please like the video because it lets YouTube know we're putting out good content. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or things from the liquor store you'd like me to try, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Till next time, bottoms up.